Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your September 2019 reading. So now to the end of the month, whenever you see this. I want to start off this reading talking about some angel cards that I pulled. There's definitely a healing energy going on here. So I don't know if we are, it feels like healing the heart and the mind disconnect. If there has been any overthinking about a situation or like a mind loop kind of situation going on, there's a need here to surrender, to trust, because something is absolutely birthing for you guys. I feel very new energy, very creative. And it feels something that you specifically are meant to be doing. So I don't know, it feels like it's speaking to your personality, and I'm feeling chameleon type energy. So what does the chameleon represent? I guess to me this represents the ability to adapt, to change, to kind of wear different masks, to be different energies in different situations. This is your genius. Use it. There's something about who you are after we move through this healing energy. I don't know what this is about. That's bringing about something new. I don't know if it's new work. It could be. We could even be talking about creating child. Like there's something creative about this that happens after healing and surrendering. So say, for example, you've been trying for a child for a long time. Again, I feel there's an energy of surrender, healing, and it happens. Apply that to any situation. If there's been a time of struggle, of doubt, of worry, again, surrendering, and it just kind of enters. So, let's see. What is the central energy for Gemini? What is the central energy for Gemini? What's the central energy for Gemini? Page of Swords. It's Page of Swords to me. I mean, this can kind of be the person, somebody's watching you. Somebody sees you. This doesn't necessarily need to be bad, but there is an attention, I feel like, on you. It's like there wants to be communication, but instead it's just watching. You could be doing this to a certain situation, kind of like it's like an analysis, I feel. Could be news coming your way. It's like let's get some more cards. What's helping or hindering this for Gemini? The Hangman. Somebody's definitely there's some attention on you. So I don't know if you're in the public eye. You do something that's very outspoken. Hangman. It's seeing something from a different perspective. A necessary pause going on here to allow something to come in. A necessary healing, perhaps. There could have been, this is a random message, for some of you, some minor surgery. Wheel of Fortune, movement forward. Okay. There's something, this feels very specific. Big major arcana cards. There was definitely a period of healing. There was definitely a period of not a lot going on. Definitely a lot going on behind the scenes. And it brought you to this massive ending. I feel like a lot of you have been releasing stuff from your mind. Observing. I don't feel now watching. I feel like you are observing yourself. Being very clear with yourself, very honest with yourself. What do you want to bring about? How are we going to make this happen? Thinking about this, seeing things from a different perspective, thinking about all the variables, thinking about everything that could go right, could go wrong. This could be about a person or just about your life. I feel like your life, the direction of your life. Are we fulfilled? No. If not, if it doesn't feel like the 10, because it's showing me that it's the 8. There is a movement towards getting everything and more. I mean, as humans, we are always, it's our nature to kind of be seekers. Seekers of the next lesson, seekers of the more, of the... It's almost like there's been a really difficult situation. It's like a coming forth of what you deserve karmically. It's like heavy lessons here, and then boom, Wheel of Fortune judgment. You get what you deserve. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a blessing. Because you have the world, an end of a huge cycle. Mission complete. Surrender. Allow this opening for this new beginning to come in. And it feels like it's actually going to come in quite quickly after we kind of let go. Whatever this is, though, I'm curious as to what it is, because this is a very... I mean, we have the Hermit, a spiritual transformation, the world, big ending, but an expansive new beginning. And it's talking about strength here now. Strength of, I deserve this, strength that I can do this, strength that this is available to me. You could be healing, definitely a past situation. Definitely. This could have been heartbreak and love. This could have been you. This could be the actions of another person. But I feel some of you could have gone through a third-party situation, because we're having 3 of Cups paired with the 10 of Swords, which is stabbed in the back. You could have found this out with somebody else, or somebody else could have found this out about you with the kind of watcher type energy. Somebody was doing their homework, and it brought about a positive change. The Hermit. I mean, this is talking about a person alone going through their own spiritual transformation, walking away from something that was revealed to be the 8 of Cups. It wasn't the 10. So there was an ending that came. Now what comes forward after this world? What comes after this world? Whew. I want to say dream big. Don't expect the same cycle to be repeated. With this Wheel of Fortune here and the world crowning the top of your reading, huge new beginnings for better luck or better fortune here. Gosh, this is nice. Don't hold on to anything in the past, anyone, any energies, any lack, anything that's not amazing. This actually feels really exciting. The surrender energy is hard to do. There is a healing that's bringing in something beautiful. It's talking about the divine mystery and creative potential. By nature, you are infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential, just waiting for you, waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desires. And it's talking about the unique you, I feel. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I am a Taurus Gemini cusp. There's definitely been, for me, a loop going on about self-limiting beliefs that has, I truly feel has been released. You know, I thought it was released before, and, you know, definitely some circumstances have come up that bring things up as they do. You sure you're healed? Let me show you here. Here, that spot that you haven't healed there. To actually bring about something incredibly expansive. I mean, you have the world, and then you have the man with the world in their hands. This is saying dream big. If ever there was a time, dream big. We're at the preface of this new expansive energy. Uranus and Taurus, this new kind of paradigm. Surrender to the changes. They're bringing about a huge blessing for you guys. It's not talking specifically. I feel like matters of fulfillment, but I'm not sure if it's work or relationships for you guys, family dynamic, whatever it is. There's a change for the better. There is necessary revelation going on here. I feel like we can check a big box off of what we came here to the earth to learn. In a heavier sense, right? Because Wheel of Fortune, look, the bottom of this deck, there's the devil. I mean, which is a metaphor for, these heavier lessons that we come to learn. They're not all good. Seemingly, they are, though. But this wheel eventually turns, and it's saying it's turning now. At this cusp, I feel like if you're in the northern hemisphere, there's something beautiful about the transition of seasons. It's a beautiful metaphor right now, the ending and a new beginning. The leaves turn color, they fall, to bring about new birth. What's one last message for Gemini that would be helpful for them to hear for this month of September? What's one last message that would be helpful for Gemini to hear for this month of September? Please give me one last message for Gemini. One last message for Gemini. Okay. Power of the good. Beautiful. And the one that also wanted to come out of darkness, the light is born. Who just got this? Who just got this? Who did I just do? Libra? Yeah, I just did Libra. Power of the good. This is like Kali energy. Destroyer of evil. Number 15, let me read this. You need never lose faith in the power of the good. You need never lose faith in how much you can accomplish as an independent and inspired individual in this world. You need never believe that you are alone or without divine protection. You need never fear evil. The third eye of the Divine Mother sees all things, is ever watchful and ever just. She births through holy vision the manifest power of good in all realms. Her gaze is upon you now. Trust her. Whew. So this can be the gaze of the Divine Mother on you. It doesn't need to be like a stalker. I mean, this feels like something watching you in a good way. In a good way. It's like support from the other side. The seer. Believe in the power of the divine to keep an eye on things for you. Trust that power to alert you when you need to know something or to understand what is happening in your life and what you need, even if you aren't so sure of that yourself at times. Be active in contesting negativity. The moment you feel something isn't coming from love, acknowledge it immediately. You don't have to make it about you or analyze it. You can use your divine connection to deal with it promptly and effectively. Call for divine support in all things. You will not divert help away from someone else if you are asked for it for yourself. When you allow yourself to be helped, this empowers your path, which in turn helps all beings. Divine assistance is always there for you unconditionally. If you are not thinking the best thoughts, divine support will correct your thoughts. Never hesitate to call for that support. It's your greatest ally. Give up your attachment to past experiences of rejection and abandonment so that you can open up to how much the divine loves you and can help you. Oh no, this was Scorpio that I got. Sorry. This was Scorpio's card. This is your card. So if you're connecting with a Scorpio, but the Scorpio energy is this beautiful restructuring. It's being brought to Uranus. The collapse of all illusions, the surrender to it, and the birth of something beautiful. Give up your attachments to past experiences of rejection and abandonment, these illusions, so that you can open up to how much the divine loves you and can help you. Practice feeling the confidence and unconditional trust in a higher power, knowing it is stronger than all else. Spiritual guidance. In the Hindu pantheon of divine beings, Durga shines bright as a powerful warrior goddess and protector of the good and true. She is unified potency of all divine forces of goodness against negativity and evil. An icon for independence and divine power of the light, Durga is the solar mother who shines light, restores order, and protects the human soul by destroying impurities such as jealousy, hatred, anger, and selfishness. She is creative, inventive, responsive, and powerful. Beautiful. Once a particularly adept demon looked like he was getting the upper hand in a battle with her, so Durga promptly birthed Kali out of her third eye. Kali, the black goddess, ferociously destroyed the demon immediately. Durga is the invincible one. Sanskrit word Durga means fort, a place that is protected in battle and unable to be overcome. Durga's power animal is the tiger, indicating her unlimited power to protect virtue and destroy evil. She is bright, she is swift, she is unconquerable goddess. Ah, beautiful reading. Love this. Stepping into your power, stepping into what is meant for you. The cycle ended for a reason. Because I deserve more. It's not a fit anymore. It's the next step up. It's the next experience. Expect more. Expect better. This reading's great. I loved this Page of Swords turned out to be a watchful energy for you. Embrace this, please. Eliminate things that are not serving me. Thank you for bringing about this new cycle. It's my time. Beautiful. All right, Gemini. Well, if you guys want a personal reading from me, same prices as last month still. I would suggest booking sooner rather than later because I will be closing some slots. It's just a lot of work for me, and I take pride in my integrity and my ability to have energy for each person. So with the current price, I do fill up quickly, so just keep that in mind, especially if you're asking about a specific time-sensitive question. Yeah. Anyways, I think that's it. All right, thanks, Gemini. I'll be back soon with another reading, so subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Bye, guys.